Hey everyone, welcome back to the Workplace Apprenticeship 10 videos. In this video, we're going to look at lesson 1 from chapter 4, which is talking about temperature conversions. So temperature is measured using thermometers that may be calibrated to different measurement scales. In the SI system, the unit for temperature is the Celsius scale, while the imperial system uses the Fahrenheit scale. So to convert from degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit, we can use the following formula. So here your degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 9 divided by 5 times your degrees Celsius plus 32. So that's when you're trying to find your degrees Fahrenheit. And then to convert from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius, we're going to use this formula. So it's degrees Celsius is equal to 5 divided by 9. Then in brackets, we're going to multiply that with your degrees Fahrenheit minus 32. Now these two formulas here are actually the exact same formula, they've just been manipulated. So if you were to take your degrees Fahrenheit equation and solve for your degrees Celsius, you would find this exact same equation here. Okay, so they're essentially just the exact same formula. So if you'd rather only memorize one formula versus two, that is absolutely fair. Just make sure you do some review on how to solve equations in terms of trying to move over this plus 32 and this 9 over 5. So if you guys want some help, if you guys want to see that, just come see me in class, and I can show you guys how we get from one equation to the other. But if not, there's two different forms there for you, and either will work just fine. Alright, so now we're going to move on to your examples from your notes. We're going to do number 1 and number 3 from your notes, just so we can get some practice using converting to degrees Fahrenheit and converting to degrees Celsius. So example number 1 from your notes wants you to convert from -4 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So your first step here is we're trying to convert to degrees Celsius, so we want to use that second equation that I gave you there. So your degrees Celsius is equal to 5 over 9 times your degrees Celsius minus 32, and that's in brackets there. So I always start off by writing my formula, and then I just plug in my numbers from there. So in this example here, we're given our Fahrenheit. So Fahrenheit was equal to -4, so we're going to plug this into our equation. So whenever we see F, we're going to put in -4 instead. So we're going to have degrees Celsius is equal to 5 over 9 times that by -4 minus 32. So we changed F to -4. And then from here, we're just going to use BEDMAS. So you have degrees Celsius is equal to, so 5 over 9. And then simplifying what's inside your brackets, we have -4 minus 32. That should give you -36. Now at this point, if you guys want to, you guys could put this into your calculator. Or if this you're not quite sure what to do here, you can also rewrite this fraction of multiplication. So what you can do is you can multiply this whole number by your numerator. So you can go 5 times -36 divided by 9. So that's how it would look in your calculator. You could also go 5 divided by 9 and then equals and then times minus 30 or -36. Just be careful when you're kind of working with fractions. Some of your calculators might try and multiply this -36 and 9. So you might want brackets around 5 divided by 9. And then times -36. If not, you can just multiply the numerator and your whole number here and then divide it by the denominator. That'll get you the exact same answer. So when you put that into your calculator, what you guys should find is that you get -20 degrees Celsius. So now let's move on to example number 3 from your notes. So Sean was paving a road with heated tar during a hot summer day. He noticed that the external temperature of the tar was 48 degrees Celsius. So we want to know, what is this in degrees Fahrenheit? So step number 1, kind of like our last example, is we're going to start by writing that formula. So here we're looking for degrees Fahrenheit, so we're going to be using that first equation. So we have degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 9 over 5 times your degrees Celsius plus 32. So here we're given our degrees Celsius was equal to 48. So every time we see a C value in our formula, we're going to put in 48 instead. So we have degrees Fahrenheit is equal to, so it's 9 over 5 times it by 48 plus 32. So from here, we're just going to be using BEDMAS. So we're going to work with this multiplication division first. So we have degrees Fahrenheit is equal to, so in your calculator, you guys can go 9 times 48 divided by 5. Or once again, if you guys want to use that second way that I was showing you, you could put brackets around your fractions, go 9 divided by 5, and then times 48. When you put that into your calculator, what you should find is that you would get 86.4. And then make sure to bring down this plus 32. Then keep going with that addition. So your degrees Fahrenheit would be equal to, so 86.4 plus 32 is 118.4, and then our units here are degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so this one here was a word problem. So just to finish off this question, we need to write this as a sentence. So here we're talking about the temperature of the tar. So we could say the temperature of the tar is 118.4 degrees Fahrenheit. So just as a quick recap then, make sure you guys have a sentence for any kind of word problems. And if you're unsure, either just come check with me, or when in doubt, just write a sentence. It never hurts to write sentences, but it hurts when we don't, okay? And then the other note is just make sure you use your units, because how do I know you're not talking about degrees Fahrenheit or degrees Celsius? So in your answer, whether it is just the final answer or the statement, make sure you have your units in there, okay? So with that, that's everything here for this video. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to come see me in class or text me on Remind 101. And thank you guys so much for watching.